Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Reno Improv's virtual stage. It is May 15th of 2021, and we are here for another wonderful live improvised show. Although tonight is a particularly special show. We actually have a double header tonight. We have two groups that are going to be visiting us from various parts of the country, both made up of individuals from all over this country, and our second group from folks from all over the world. And we're really just so excited to have both of these wonderful groups here. And the other wonderful thing about that is you don't have to see my face of the entire evening hosting this show for you. You're going to have some other lovely folks on screen telling you all about this awesome show that we have coming up for you. So I'm just going to get right to the point here and bring my friend Aaron Garrett to the stage, and he's going to tell you all about the Magical Lying Hour, which is our first group for the evening, and they are really something special. So here is Aaron to tell you a little more about it. Welcome, Aaron. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
Thank you so much. Excellent. Yeah, I'm so happy you guys are here joining us. We were really excited to see some improv tonight, and I'm can't think of a better bit of improv than the Magical Lying Hour. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves and the show, and then we'll get things underway.
Absolutely. Well, of course, we won't only be seeing improv tonight, and that's part of the little secret sauce that makes Magical Lying Hour work. But we are the show is from Houston, Texas, and we are part of a group called Pronoia Theater. And if you like what we do, I encourage you to go to pronoiatheater.com, or we are live every Thursday at I believe it would be 6 p.m. Reno time. So if you're in the mood for a bit of a pre-prandial funny bone and tickling, please join us on Thursdays for that. We do, in addition to Magical Lying Hour, we do a lot of scripted stuff. It's a very fun time, if I do say so myself, sir. And today we have some friends from all over the United States, but primarily California and Washington and Texas, in addition to y'all. But why don't I tell people about what Magical Lying Hour is?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and hop backstage and get ready, and then you can take over. All right.
Yeah. Well, don't go too far, friend. You are up first. So you're gonna see a very special show for us. It's called Magical Lying Hour. Of course, you've heard that already. And what you're going to see in the show is there are a number of actors, such as myself. There are 5 actors, and we have each prepared 5 scenes from different plays that you might see. Well, you can't right now. You can't really see plays except online, and it's not exactly the same thing. But when you could see plays and when you didn't see plays, these are the plays that you could have but wouldn't have seen. And we have prepared these scenes. We are actors. We have prepared these scenes like we would for any other show, getting into the mind of the character and the motivations and all that. And we're going to be joined on stage by some improvisers who don't know anything about the play that they are performing in tonight, much like you probably don't know a whole lot about the plays you're about to see tonight, because American theater was dying long before COVID hit our shores. But we can turn the tide a little bit, and we hope you enjoy it. So me and my fellow actors are going to be we're going to not stray from our scripts. We are committed to the dialogue that the playwright wrote, and we are going to follow that dialogue until the day that we die. But of course, the improviser is building a new world, and so we're going to have to find ways to work with them to make this all make sense. And I hope you really enjoy it. I know I do. Sometimes these scenes can be very funny. Sometimes these scenes can be quite tragic. But as long as it is imbuing you with some sort of emotion, I think we are on the right track. I'm not going to tell you everything you're going to see tonight. You'll be seeing me from time to time in the middle of it, but I would like to welcome back to the stage Tim Mahoney and Buddy Brown, and they are going to be performing a scene from Long Lost by Donald Margolay. I'm going to keep talking until Buddy appears. Donald Margolay, of course, a playwright. Isn't that funny? He wrote this play called Long Lost. Although I think you brought the wrong Brown into the backstage. There we go. And Long Lost by Donald Margolay.
I found you.
I know. I'm relieved. It's relieving.
I went to your room. You weren't in your bed.
And you kept looking. That's that's one of the reasons I really respect you.
For a second, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think about it, and there's all the other things, the reasons I might question that respect, I guess. Well,
Nurses said to look here. Is this a good time?
I mean, is it ever a good time these days? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You look good.
Thanks. I've been trying to keep my head straight and think positively, and and kind of keep on the right track. I've been eating healthy, at least what seems like healthy, and drinking plenty of water. They say water is the most important thing. I've been making sure that I get plenty of that. I don't know what else I can do. You look good too.
No, you do.
No, you do. I'm telling you, you look good. I'm looking right at you.
I brought you something.
Really? Thank you. I wasn't expecting anything. It's quite a surprise.
Yeah, I didn't know what to bring. I remembered you like donuts.
Yeah, I do love donuts. I mean, I'm just happy to see you, but donuts on top of a visit from you is a really nice thing, Charles. I'm thankful.
Help yourself.
Really, maple stick. That is my favorite kind of donut. It's almost like you did your research before coming over today.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, there's a maple stick right there, and that's my favorite donut. And it seems like, I don't know how, I don't remember ever telling you that before. It feels like some research was done. And it's appreciated. Look, let me tell you, the maple stick is present, and if you were to bring over donuts and it wasn't there, I wouldn't have been upset. But the fact that it is there is keeping a smile on my face.
Oh, shit! I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I mean, why else come over if not to, put a smile on my face and make me happy? Is there another reason that you're here?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, all right. Do you want to put on some TV, or do you have? I feel like we're dancing around an issue here.
This is nice. This is nice.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. I haven't hung out in a long time. It's been nice just to be in your presence, I guess. We don't need outside distractions. We can just be.
As these places go, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can be somewhere else if you want. It's not that bad here. It's a one-room apartment, low lighting. I like it though.
No, this is my first.
Well, okay, it doesn't have a doorman or anything, but it's just an apartment. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's your first, and it's my. Well, geez, I don't even know. So we're kind of on the same page. We're experiencing new things together.
She gave me the address.
Oh, she did. So that's the reason you're here then. She thought you came over kind of just on your own. I didn't think it was. That's okay. That's okay. It's you're here, and that's what matters. How you got here is inconsequential.
You lied. About lying.
I don't know. I've lied. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've lied so much. I don't even know what's a lie and what's truth anymore. I'm buried deep in it, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The nurses seem nice.
They are. Yeah, they are. That's their job, though. That's part of the training. They're just, but they're nice. You're right. They don't have to be, but they are.
What about the people?
Well, you know how people are. They're all different. Some are nice. Some are okay, and some don't seem to care and just seem to walk by, without really stopping to look and see.
How come?
I would imagine I have a pretty big part in that behavior. Not the easiest person to be around sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm working on it. I think I am. I thought I was. Doesn't say much when the only people that are nice to you are the nurses, though. Like I said, it's their job.
That was in Blue Velvet, the David Finch film.
Yeah. It was. You're right. I didn't even draw the parallels there.
Here.
Bring something else?
You okay?
I don't know. Thought I was, and it's been hard to even hold a conversation without forcing the feeling of caring. I guess it's just been tough. I tend to overthink everything and get a little stuck inside my head at times, and then it comes out as lies or excuses or
keep it.
Yeah.
Look what I found.
Oh, no way. Where did you ever find that?
I was cleaning out my closet.
And it was in there? Wow. It's quite a find. I don't know, I never thought I'd see it again.
You're right, I didn't.
This whole time it was just sitting there, huh? Wow. That's really cool. That's awesome. I mean, I thought it was gone.
I was always kind of mad at you.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. I wasn't my intent. I wasn't trying to make you mad all the time. I wasn't. That's not my goal.
For torching my family? Literally.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would win you over. I was wrong. I was wrong about that. I see that now. I don't know what to say.
Traumatizing my dad? Depriving me of grandparental love and affection?
Yeah, it was a bad joke. I get it now. They don't always land. And I've had to deal with it just as much as you have. Maybe not just as much as you have, but it weighs on me. I don't want you to think that I just forgot about it and went on with life.
Childhood of birthday presents I never got.
Hey, maybe it was a really bad joke.
Look, I'm only saying I feel cheated.
I see that. But you always said oh, my dad's such a bad guy, and he never gives me all these things. I thought we were, yeah, maybe it was just hyperbole.
I don't really remember them all that well.
So they were bad. They were it was not a good situation for you to be in, and I was helpful, frankly. I don't want to go back on saying that I was sorry because I still am, but I'm glad that you're seeing maybe just a little bit of a silver lining there in what happened.
I remember riding around the farm in the pickup with Grandpa.
Before, when things were fun, right?
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, that was good. One of those classic bits of Americana.
Bumping along in the ditches.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Grandma always had gum in her bag and always gave me some.
Bubblicious.
She
Always a different flavor.
She always tore them in half.
Yeah, like one piece of a gum was too much.
Yeah. Kept coming back for more. She always gave me more. And more and more.
Yeah. Those were easier days.
I remember her bag smelled like juicy fruit.
I could have swore it was Bubblicious, but sometimes memories based on smell are stronger than, memories based on sight. I don't think Grandma ever gave me gum.
I remember the funeral. Walking into the church, seeing the two coffins.
Yep.
What was that like for you?
I don't remember. I know what it's like for me now.
How'd you live with yourself after that?
I think I just blocked it out best I could and moved on, I guess. Wasn't easy.
Thank you very much for that scene. And that should give you an idea of the fun you're in for tonight. Magical Lying Hour. We are going to welcome Veronica Eulenberg and Nick Brownrigg to the virtual stage in just a moment. And while we do that, I want to say that we celebrated our 7th anniversary recently, but we're celebrating a much more fun anniversary for me today. Today marks the 100th actor and the 100th improviser that we have worked with today. Indeed. So I'm excited for all of the new people that we worked with today to help us get to that 100 number. It's been a very fun 7 years. And please, whenever you're ready, Veronica Eulenberg and Nicholas Tugboat Brownrigg. No, in which case, there we go. And this piece is called Hey Stranger by Steph Del Rosso.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, you too. It's been so long. Years, I think, right?
Do I look grainy?
Yeah, but I'm pretty similar.
Shoot, let me just...
That's better. Yeah.
I said, do I look grainy? Did that?
Yeah, and I said, yes, you look grainy.
Do I look grainy?
I was going to
Do
insult
I look grainy?
This is why I don't usually Zoom with you.
Oh, sorry. Am I yelling?
Yeah. And you're asking me the same question over and over and over.
Sorry.
Like I said, it's good to see you. I regret saying that, but it's good to see you.
Sorry. I mean, I think I'm nervous.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's just me. It's just Daryl.
When you reached out, I just, hey, stranger. I love that. Hey, stranger.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, it'd been a couple years since we broke up, and I didn't know.
No way.
Yeah, no, it's been a couple years. Yeah, I still have the date marked on the calendar on my wall. Yeah,
I
romantic,
did?
right? Yeah. You, God, I'm just gonna jump right in. I miss you.
Oh
Even
God,
though-
right?
Yeah. Even though you're still a little bit of a pain in the ass, from the start of the call, I can tell you're still a little, woo, high maintenance. But I miss you. I miss you.
Did that leave a bruise?
Well, not like a physical bruise, but yeah.
Wow.
Emotionally, yeah, a bruise. I'm very bruised.
That was not my finest moment.
Yeah, the way you broke up with me, it wasn't great for me either. You hired a skywriter to fly across my house and say I'm breaking up with you.
That's
Not
great.
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't great because I was having a picnic that day. Yeah, all my coworkers were there, so no, it wasn't that great. But hey, you know what? Look, the past is the past. Let bygones be bygones. I'm just, happy to see you again.
We were children.
Yeah, yeah, we were, weren't we? I was gonna gloss over that fact, now that
Me
we're,
too.
yeah,
Especially now that we're, older.
Yeah, our
And-
mid-20s, yeah.
Yeah, and more mature.
Super mature, very mature. I'm actually listening to Enya now. That's how mature I am. Yeah, Enya. And I'm doing yoga. That's actually how I got into Enya.
Is that coffee?
What, that? Yeah, it's a Keurig. It's the good one, too. It's the one that costs $127.
Oh,
I got a good deal on Amazon.
I thought it was happy hour.
We never could go to happy hour back when we were, underage and dating.
Yeah, in your text, you said happy hour.
Yeah. I was drunk when I sent that.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
That old expression.
Yeah, I was drunk when I said that. I got T-shirts made up that said that. Yeah. Wow, you're really plowing that wine, huh? Like I'm one to talk.
No.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous right now. I'm such a lush. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
This is tea.
That's tea? That doesn't look like tea. No way. That's wine. That's not tea.
Yeah, this is tea.
Yeah, okay. What kind of tea is it then, if it's tea?
So how's your chiropractor business?
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I had a guy come in just last week. He just terrible car accident. Was in the worst car accident, and his spine was actually in the shape of a C, the letter C, like that. Crack. Back to normal.
Oh, congrats!
Yeah, I know, right? He's gonna be in the Olympics in 4 years. I can feel it. I have that kind of power. Daryl the back popper.
Oh.
No. I thought it was cat. I had T-shirts made up for that too. I guess might need to work on that.
I teach. Well, I mean, I tutor teenagers.
Really? That's what you've been doing?
Shit! It's telling me my connection is.
Wait, hey, don't go.
I'm unstable. Oh no,
I
not
know.
literally.
Yeah, I know.
My connection, I mean.
Yeah, I know. I took the comment at face value. I know you're relatively unstable, but hey, we'll get there,
my connection. I think my neighbor is downloading too much porn. I heard all this moaning.
Oh, that is weird. So you're still in an apartment building then, huh?
Is there a bad kind of moaning?
Like what's it sound like? Like someone's in trouble or?
No, it sounded joyful. I think. I think.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell with moaning. I don't know. I mean, I'm typically kind of a loud moaner myself.
Wow, I love that art.
Yeah, it is.
Piece behind you.
Oh, the Mona Lisa?
Is that
It's
a
a-
painting?
Yeah, it's a replica. It's
very provocative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't know if she's smiling or if she's not smiling.
Wait, are you
It's-
the artist?
No, God, no. That's Leonardo da Vinci. But some people say I'm the Da Vinci of cracking spines at my chiropractor business. Yeah.
No,
There's
no.
an idea for a T-shirt right there. There's an idea.
You're really talented.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. It did hurt me a lot when you flew that plane with the skywriting by my house, and that was the day I vowed that I was gonna really take my talents to the next level. That way, I could be unassailable, and that way, no one would ever break my heart again. So, thank you. That means a lot.
You want to play the game?
The game?
The
Like-
game we used to play. The game.
Ooh, I don't think we should talk about the game. But I don't know. I guess it's just us, right?
Catapult.
Yeah, catapult.
Homesick?
Homesick sounds more like it. Yeah.
Wartime.
Wartime? What was wartime? I don't remember playing wartime.
Hello.
Oh, was that the one where we'd run around the park just banging pots and pans, yelling, "Wartime! Wartime!"
Did I? Oops, that word's been kind of on my mind lately.
Wartime?
Lonely.
Me too. Me too. That's why I reached out and said, "Hey, stranger."
You know that kind of lonely that's just infuriatingly mediocre? It's like store brand, generic brand kind of
Great value,
lonely.
loneliness. Yeah. Walmart.
Not
I
the
do.
kind of lonely that's deep blue, aquamarine Joni Mitchell songs and old photographs of beautiful women crying, not sobbing, never sobbing, just like the one delicate tear streaming down the well-moisturized cheek. Instead, you have this very pedestrian loneliness. No fanfare, no fame. The lonely doesn't drive anything, doesn't cause any revelation. It's paralyzing, but it's also standard. Do you ever
Oh. You are so lucky I'm a loser.
no problem.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. Hey Stranger by Steph Del Rosso, Veronica Eulenberg, and Nick Brownrigg. Momentarily, Ryan Costello of Reno Improv is going to be joining me for a piece called Passage by Christopher Chen. And here we go. So let's begin. I haven't been reinstated at the hospital yet.
Oh, I think you'll get there eventually.
Well, I was put on indefinite suspension once the charges came.
Oh, some people just can't take a joke. They'll get over it.
Yeah, they said they needed to do some paperwork for the reinstatement, but It's been a while, and they won't return any of my calls.
And you need me to forge some paperwork for you. Well, I guess I can get my notepad here and work something out for you.
So I'm forced to take some righteous stand in order to return to my job, on top of everything else I went through?
Well, it is 2021. You know, these things happen. You have to act as if you're better than everyone else in order to, stand on your own 2 feet. That is how things kind of go around here nowadays. It's how you're woke, as the kids say it.
I didn't mean to sound...
Well, sound what?
It's just irritating. It's very irritating.
Well, would you like to talk about it more? I mean, I'm always here to talk to you, Stephen.
I really appreciate you visiting me.
I didn't have anything else to do. Literally, I had nothing else to do. If I had anything, literally anything, I would probably do that.
You didn't.
I didn't. No, you caught me in a lie. Of course, I'm your buddy. I'm your pal. I'm always going to be here for you. You were always there for me. So,
to us.
To us. It's like communion all over again. So, Steven, what are... Oh, go ahead. Go right ahead. You were going to say something?
What did she say?
She told me to tell you that The Blacklist is not that good of a show. Yeah, I know you work the fan page. I know you are very passionate about James Spader, but she isn't going to watch it. I'm sorry.
Forgive her.
No, it's those Sunday school lessons all over again. You know, when we were in the Catholic Church, we always used to ask God to forgive all the sinners that didn't watch The Blacklist.
It's not like a light switch.
I know.
Forgive, then forgive, you know?
That's right. Absolutely right. Damn, Steven. If only they could know. But you and I can still watch.
How's she doing?
You know, she's been better. The divorce hit her hard.
No.
Yes, very hard. Especially since, this is number 2 or 3 for her. 2, yes, absolutely. First to me and then to you. I mean, I don't know what it is about her taste in men, but you know better than I do.
I'm curious.
I am curious too. That's why the divorce happened, because of our curiosity for other men and women.
It's fine.
It is. It's fine.
Fine.
Just fine. The 2 bros hanging out, drinking naked. Yes.
I would too.
You would.
If I were him?
Yeah? I don't know if I could.
So you feel sympathy for her?
I do, yeah. I just feel that her taking the Black Widow approach and eating the head of her 3rd husband, I thought it was a little too far.
The woman dragged my name through the mud.
She did. And I know that because I helped her.
For me to have been suspected of such an act casts a permanent shadow on my character.
I know. I'm absolutely with you, Steven. I don't even think you could eat a head. I don't think you have the stomach for it.
You?
I've eaten my heads every now and then. But that was back in college. That was a long time ago. I'm on a new diet.
Forget that she tried to kill you. Forget that she tried to kill me.
It was a long time ago.
Right?
Right. We've moved on.
Did you?
I have a lot of blacklists on my DVR. If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's it never goes away, but it's always there.
All the things we're talking about. The conviction, my job, and then on
And
her
the-
side.
Yeah. The
Sure
head
does.
eating.
You forgot.
It's not that I forgot. It's that I can't. I
Don't.
can't.
Don't.
I won't. I won't. I never will again.
Say sorry.
You want me to say sorry to you? Is that going to make things better?
When that gun went off, I thought my life was over.
Okay. I think we're being a little over dramatic here. I remember the situation clearly. You came home and I said, "Who wants to play pull the gun?"
Because you're my
And-
friend.
Yes, because I come over every Saturday night and that's the game we play. And so I said I would love to play pull the gun with you, and we did. We had a gun in the middle of the room and we played it like tug of war, and it slipped. I'm sorry.
Why you should never forget.
Okay, well, that time I forgot that I loaded the gun. Okay?
I'm not.
You're not. You're not. You're not. You played pull the gun all the time with her. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. And I know that you did it without me. I know
Maybe.
that. Yeah, and I know that as soon as you were married and you were happy and you had your kids and you had everybody else to play pull the gun with, you didn't need old Jasper to come in and play the game.
I was a little triggered when you brought up Q and what was happening to her. I think
How dare you bring up QAnon in our one time that we have away from everything, our naked wine night?
you want me to drop my charges.
Yes, I don't want you to pay for this wine. I want you to leave all the charges to me and put it on my card.
And that's why you came over here?
That's right. You pay for dinner every single time, and I'm sick of it.
I'm still going through the charges.
Oh, buddy. So you want to play pull the gun now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if I can do this.
Even
You're
though
my best
she
friend.
dropped her false charges?
How could you say that to me?
Do you think I should?
You're saying that she's putting everything on her card just because you're not putting anything on yours?
Why?
Because it's a power move. Because that's what she does. She's a no good divorcing head eater that likes to play dangerous games with weapons.
You did.
Okay, maybe I did too, but there's a difference. I listen to Enya. I'm woke.
Come here to try and see if you could get me to drop the charges against her. Look, I know what you did.
What did I do? Explain in detail what I did.
I know that you're the one who got her to change her story.
Okay, that is true.
I know that I'm free because of you, and I want to thank you.
So let me get this straight. You understand that I lied to you. You understand that I'm the reason that you're in this predicament, and yet you want to thank me. You're welcome.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. We are best friends, and this has not affected our relationship.
You can have many friends.
Really? I thought
I guess.
I thought we just had the one. Oh my! Oh my God, so many weddings I didn't go to, so many birthday parties. So people were like, I got to do something for your birthday. I was like, no thanks, chum. I have a friend already. This changes everything.
When you mentioned Q,
I know. I never should have stormed that Capitol building. It was
it
just
was
a
like
spur.
it was like you were on a mission
I was on a mission.
to solve the other half of some problem.
Yes, that other half being the Democratic Party. It's something that I've been working on for a long time. I actually am Q. I don't know if you know that about me.
Huh.
Yeah, no, I know. A lot of people are very shocked by that, but I take great pride in it. Now I'm trying to distance myself from it. I've been through a lot of therapy, and friendship with you helps with that. So thank you.
Thank you. Oh, what a delightful time, Ryan. Thank you for that. Someone clip Ryan saying that he's cute, and please just spread it as
Please
far and wide
don't.
as you can.
Wind up on sub website.
Well, that was myself and Ryan in Passages by Christopher Chen. And up next, we're going to have Natalie Vaughn and Riley Smith in Icebergs by Alina Smith. I said the word Smith like you had heard the word before because of Riley's last name. I drank a lot of wine in that scene, friends. In any case, Icebergs by Alina Smith. We'll be back on until Natalie and Riley are led into it. Well, there's Riley and Natalie. I'm no longer.
Oh, I am so glad I'm out of there. What a shit show.
Yeah, that was a mess. That was the worst job I've ever had.
I don't know. Married
Why would
life,
you suggest we start working there? I mean, accounting is horrible.
married life, man. It's tough.
If your husband would get off his ass and stop playing Animal Crossing, he could get a job and you wouldn't have to work your ass off in an accounting firm.
You didn't tell anyone, did you?
That we were accountants? Fuck no.
Okay, you better not.
Of course not.
This shit might not last.
Oh, wait, are you gonna leave Frank?
Yeah, we fight, she cries, then she won't speak to me. Apparently, I'm a very aggressive person. Did you know that about me?
But you're like the best kind of aggressive. I mean, little Frankie, she just gotta deal with it.
Well, she thinks I'm a monster. She thinks I was raised in a family of monsters and I'm carrying out all of their monster traditions.
Okay, you know who's the monster? Her family. They don't even talk at dinner. They just sit there silently. It's creepy.
That's right. I'm not. She is.
Yeah.
And you're not going to believe this.
Oh, lay it on me.
She says I have to get rid of Taco.
Your prize poodle. He knows tricks and wears a sweater vest better than anyone I've ever met. Why do you have to get rid of Taco?
Dana doesn't like cats.
Oh. But he's such a rare breed. I've never seen a poodle cat mix before. It's both disturbing and alluring.
She's not allergic. She just doesn't like him.
That's so ridiculous. He is a biological marvel.
She's out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, she's insane. Where are you going to put him? Like who would you give him to who would appreciate this weird concoction of two species?
Taco.
And his artistry and his slutter vest.
Yeah, Taco's the reincarnation of Michael Jackson. He's magic. Dana's a psychopath.
Oh my God, he is. He's a pop star. We should get him an Instagram account.
I don't know. I don't know.
It would take some time to like keep it up and like, you know, grow it. But really, you're right. He deserves to be a star. I think you dump Frankie Dana. You dump her. I know divorce is hard, but I mean, so is like high school and you get through that.
Are you sure you want to read the cards?
Yeah, of course. I know it's been a while since we've done a tarot reading, but I'm like really, really excited about it.
What's the matter?
Okay, okay. As long as you're done talking about you and you're okay with us talking about me, I don't know if my current hierarchy of my polyamorous relationships is correct. I don't know if I've organized my primary, my secondary, my tertiary in a way that is really good for my energies.
Is everything okay?
Well, okay, so, you know, I promoted Paul to secondary, but he's been acting like a primary, and I kind of like it, but I also kind of don't. So I'm just a little confused about if he's in the right spot. And, you know, my primary is Stella, and she is great. So I don't want to demote her, and I don't want to have two primaries because that seems confusing.
What's going on?
This is what I'm saying. And like Paul's got me all confused. I told him straight out he could never be a primary because I could not let a man who works at NASA be my primary. I would just feel intimidated.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he works at NASA. And they're supposed to be kind of defunct by now or whatever. I don't know, but he told me he's in a secret division.
But you might be.
Yeah, but I might be like breaking up with him if I can't figure out like the right boundaries to set. He's a very like alpha male, and I realize that I hate that. So it was like fun for a little bit.
Did you take a test?
Oh, I took do you mean like VD or pregnancy, or do you mean like an IQ test? Because I've done all those and they were all good.
Just take one.
Okay. I'll stop taking all three at the same time. I just thought it was efficient.
Of course.
Yeah, because you just like take an IQ test online and then you pee on a stick and also get a swab or whatever. It's really fast.
I realized that, dude. My sister.
Oh, yeah, your sister's a gynecologist. She is pretty good, but I thought the pap smear was too uncomfy. So I didn't go back.
2 miscarriages, 3 rounds of IVF, a donor egg, a surrogate, and nothing's worked for her.
Oh my God, that must make being a gynecologist so hard because she would have to see people with babies all the time.
Yeah, well, just because it happened to her doesn't mean it'll happen to you.
Oh God, I hope I never get pregnant. If I do, I'm going to hit the reset button on that real fast.
Well, some people just have babies, you know, no problem.
Yeah, some people do, but I am not one of those people. If I brought a child into this world, they would not turn out well.
Okay, well, pick a card.
Okay. I want that one.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Sorry, I'll the third one. I meant the third one.
There are no bad cards.
Okay. It feels like you're telling me this is a bad card, though, because of the way you said that.
The cards are just a reflection of reality. If you can handle reality, you can accept the cards.
I'm not so sure I can handle reality, but let's find out.
Thank you. Icebergs by Elena Smith. And we've come to the end of the evening, but of course there is a show following ours. So please continue to watch Reno Improv. The final scene you will see today is between Steven Saltzman, who's a regular on Magical Lying Hour, and Kristen Mothersbaugh, making her Magical Lying Hour debut. Their scene is from Gruesome Playground Injuries by Rajiv Joseph, which will begin now.
I thought you were dead.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. No, I was so tired. Like, I should have told you I got home, but I did not.
You woke up.
Yeah, yeah, I slept in. I slept in until like 2.
When?
Probably 2 p.m. Like not 2 a.m., but 2 p.m.
5 years?
Felt like it, right? Oh man. My back like hurt. You ever like spend so much time in bed that your back just hurts like so bad?
You really woke up 5 years ago.
I mean, yeah, lots of times. You
Where-
also woke up 5 years ago.
But where have you been?
Like all over. I mean, not that all over. Mostly at home. Been like dealing with some emotional stuff that like I don't want to get into, but I know you're gonna pull it out of me. You do
What's
that.
with the cane?
Like I said, I slept like so long. And I've recently been like, I don't know what it's called in humans, but like in a dog, it would be hip dysplasia. And I think I've been experiencing like human onset hip dysplasia.
Come on, what happened?
And that's like, I wish I could tell you that it was cooler than that, but I have a frail little body, and if I sleep too long, it hurts. Yeah, it's you don't seem to think that's super cool.
Did you ever marry that girl?
No, it did not work out between she and I.
Elaine?
Oh no, I knew which girl you meant. Yeah, I everybody asks about Elaine. I've actually dated a couple people since Elaine, and like they haven't none of them have been as serious. But no, everybody still asks about Elaine.
Yeah.
I'm dating someone right now. If you're interested, but you're probably not. You're probably just interested in Elaine still.
I thought you were dead.
No. No, I'm not dead. I've never been dead. There was a point where I didn't exist. But I didn't know you then. So
They've got me on about 25 medications or something, like a swirl of ice cream in me. You know how they dip the ice cream and it gets a hardened shell?
yeah. Like the chocolate.
I'm a blue raspberry dip.
I'm gonna be honest, in terms of medication, that is a metaphor that is too dense for me. Like I can pretend to know you have an ice cream with a blue raspberry external depth. That level of acidity is not gonna go right with that ice cream. So I'm assuming that you're like feeling chunky and a little gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's also just like part of life sometimes. Like, I don't know if you have like dysphoria about your body, but I definitely do. Because like I want a different one. But like we all feel kind of chunky and gross, or bony and gross, or oily and gross, gross, or dried and cracked and gross. And people just out there feeling gross. Sorry, I don't mean to make you self-conscious about your physical manifestation.
This place isn't too bad.
No, like I feel lucky to live here. You know, I recently got a different job on the other side of town, so I moved. But the job also came with a raise, so it's a bit nicer than my last place, to say the least.
Except for the food and that you can't smoke.
Yeah. They asked me to work a lot of long hours and travel a lot, so there's like nothing in the fridge, just condiments and stuff. And I was never much of a smoker. Like I mentioned, I have a tiny little frail body, and so smoking just seemed like inviting cancer, to put it super bluntly. But you can smoke. I won't be mad if you smoke, if you're like skirting the edges around asking. Or like weed. I'm not a stick in the mud if you want to blaze it.
No, I had a bad patch, Dougie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of weed, like some nasty ass skunk weed.
I hurt
Honestly.
myself.
Like a little bit or a lot? I
don't remember doing it.
Okay, that is probably because somebody sold you weed with something laced in it, which like doesn't happen a lot, as I understand, but it does happen sometimes, because you should, like, weed has memory problem stuff, but you should remember smoking for sure.
My stomach, like it always hurt, and then my mom and all that, and it got worse, and I tried to just take it out.
You tried to remove your stomach? They laced your weed with some shit.
I was out of my head. I tried to cut my stomach out. It was okay. I'm not very good with a knife.
Honestly, that was probably like that synthetic weed spice stuff. Like, I did that once and I hallucinated. I thought I was on fire. Yeah. And so, like, I could definitely imagine you doing spice and then cutting out your stomach. God.
What does it matter?
Whether or not you cut out your stomach? Like, it matters to me. I'd lose a friend, and that would be like my life is pretty good, but it would be an immediate bummer if my friend killed herself by cutting out her stomach.
Well, no, I did not.
Yeah, obviously you're here talking to me. Still asking about Elaine.
I'm not your guardian fucking angel, Doug.
Yeah, I know, Patrice. Like, nobody asked you to be my guardian angel. I asked you to be my friend. And now you're being like real hostile. And I know I'm being passive aggressive on my own thing, but you still haven't asked about who I'm dating. So, maybe we're both being a little passive aggressive.
For God's sake, look at me, okay? I didn't come and see you.
I know. It's fine. People come in waves. Like, it's not, nobody's in everybody's life all the time. We can only be one place. And also, you cut out your stomach. Like, I'm not mad you didn't come visit me when your stomach was out. I kind of wish that you had told me, because you're acting like you were a bad friend, and I'm the one
there. I wasn't there.
It's fine. Patrice, it's fine. You were in recovery. And I'm sorry that you feel like I pressured you so much into being there for me that you can't, like, I'm sad you cut out your stomach, but I'm glad you took the time to heal. Like, it'd be weird. It would be weird if I was not okay with you taking time to heal because you cut out your stomach.
Because Why would I, Doug?
Why would you take time to heal? Patrice, because if you don't, no, don't roll your eyes. Don't look away. Patrice, if you cut out your stomach and you don't go to a hospital and see doctors, and your mom presumably took you there, you will die. I do not have very many friends, Patrice. I am a somewhat off-putting person.
What about when I needed somebody? Where were you the last 5 years?
Okay, but I didn't know that you were in the hospital. And for the 4 years that I presume was before that, I was wrapped up in my own bullshit. Like I know I behaved toxically when I was with Elaine. I know it. I lost okay. I lost contact with a lot of friends. I lost contact with my brother, for Pete's sake. I was blind and also just a douchebag. Like, I don't want to act like it was an accident. I made choices. And they were bad ones.
What is it?
The bad choices I made? I started cutting people out of my life. I started, like, you said that you didn't like Elaine. You said that you thought Elaine was selfish. And you were right, but I wasn't ready to hear it. And so rather than listening to my best goddamned friend, I cut you out. And Charlie, he absolutely thought that Elaine didn't treat me well, and he was right, but I wasn't ready to hear it. So I cut Charlie out, and I don't feel good about it. I hope you know that. I feel like
no.
I'm sorry. I realize I haven't said that. I've acknowledged my wrongdoing, and I know part of a good apology is like never doing it again, and I really hope I don't. But also, like, I'm not going to anytime soon. I'm not ready to be with someone. I know that if I were to date again right now, I'd do it again. Right? I know that. I'm not a mature person. And yes, I have a girlfriend right now, but it's also not serious. Like, it's more of like I am dating rather than like a girlfriend. Or we haven't had that talk.
Am I supposed to?
Have that talk? No. I'm realizing that I should have that talk. That I owe that much to Hannah. Like stating clear intent, because honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that she wants something more serious, and I'm afraid I'm not ready for it.
I'm not.
Is that a come on? You want to just be casual with me, even though I'm maybe in a thing with Hannah.
I don't remember.
Okay, you're being real weird and coy after telling me that you're. I'm gonna be honest, Patrice. Like, pre-Elaine me would. Oh God, pre-Elaine me would. But this is kind of hard to say, and I don't know why it's hard to say. I think right now me needs you as a friend a lot more than I need you as someone to sleep with. That hurts. Ooh. But I do. I need you as a friend. And anything that gets in the way of that or risks that, I can't do.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Reno Improv, for inviting all of us out to perform Magical Lying Hour for you. We hope that someday we can do it in person. We hope that you enjoyed tonight. Thank you to everybody who appeared on the show today. Buddy Brown, Tim Mahoney, Veronica Eulenberg, Nick Brownrigg, myself, Aaron Garrett, Ryan Costello, Natalie Vaughn, Riley Smith, Kristen Mothersbaugh, and Steven Saltzman. And we hope that you have a fantastic evening and stay tuned for what's coming next. Have a swell time.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Everybody involved in the show. That was so wonderful. I really appreciate you all being here. I know our audience really enjoyed it, and it was just really lovely to see some very new and different improv from what we do at Reno Improv. It was really nice to see. There's so much improv out there in the world, and in Reno, we certainly have our theater and the stuff that we do. And I just think it's really awesome to have this platform. One of the few bright marks, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, of COVID has been, at least improv wise, has been the ability to meet online and share this art form with colleagues and fellow performers and people from all over the world, and then kind of have those boundaries disappear. And we got to do that tonight with Magical Lying Hour, bringing folks from all over the country, a lot of West Coast folks and some folks from Texas and Reno. And it was really just an awesome show. But don't go away, because we have another show coming up right now. We have a double header tonight on Reno Improv's virtual stage. So I'm going to try to stall as much as possible. But for our regular audience, you guys are used to me doing this. But for our audience that's visiting tonight, thank you, first of all, for being with us. I'm going to throw Pronoia Theater's little banner up here. I shouldn't say little, that's a horrible way to introduce something. But here's a banner for our folks over at Pronoia Theater. A couple of different ways that you can support them. As you all know, that the theaters have been struggling this last year, most of them not open in any capacity, but some of the folks around the country here are doing a lot of work to keep those doors open, whether it be virtually or hopefully soon for some more in-person activities. So I'll keep this banner up for a few seconds and let you all visit there if you like, while I also stall and bring in the next group. I'm going to let them do most of the introduction themselves. But we had a little bit of not a preview, but a little bit of foreshadowing earlier tonight with one of our scenes being, excuse me, sorry, one of our scenes earlier taking place that dealt with some tarot readings. And actually the group that we have coming in right now is going to be doing a show based totally on tarot readings. And I don't know a ton. I shouldn't say I don't know anything about it, but I am going to let the director of the show explain it in much more clear detail than I am doing right now. So take a chance or take a moment here to visit pronoiatheater.com and support the folks there, while I attempt to do multiple things and get multiple screens going while still holding on to an audience. Audience, if you aren't in the mood for me just endlessly chattering at you while I open these other few windows, go ahead and grab a drink, use the restroom, grab a snack, do something for the next 3 minutes here, and we are going to come back with, we're never going to leave, but you're going to come back to a screen full of people putting on another wonderful show. So in the meantime, take a break, do what you need to do while I get this other screen up and running. These folks coming up are from all over the, I believe, the country and the world. The director is a friend of mine from Rhode Island, but they are based virtually and doing some really, really wonderful things all over the place. But they've been meeting online through the pandemic and have created a really, really wonderful format here that you are all going to get to see in just a moment. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of getting this going now. So hopefully that stall will take less time than expected. Let's see if I did it. Here we go. It looks like we're having some, oh, there it is, you guys. It looks like we're close. We're close to the correct thing. I did run a test of this prior to doing it, I promise you. But I can hear myself on my other device, which means I must be getting close to doing something right. I am going to turn off my camera and give the full screen over to the Zoom meeting, which we are going to live broadcasting from. So there we have it. Neil, does that look right to you?
It looks as bright as it's going to be because I can't see your screen, but I will take you at your word.
Oh.
And we're streaming live, and that's good enough.
Yeah, there is. It looks really good, Neil. There is a slight delay. I'm going to go ahead and remove the banner. Hopefully, everybody had a chance to visit our friends at Pronoia Theater. Thank you again to the Magical Lying Hour for bringing that wonderful show to us and introducing us to that whole world of improv that they do. I first saw them in Neil's on screen for this. This is great because I believe you were there too. First saw them in Alaska with you, Neil, and the rest of Wilbur Neilbur, and really was blown away by their format and also just how wonderfully accessible and nice the guys were that were putting on the show and everybody involved in the cast. And the fact that they're just so welcoming, and I think one of the one of the best parts about improv and improvised theater is that you can just ask somebody to be in your show like in the next hour and you can do it, which isn't the case with scripted stuff. Now, of course, you can only be in half of their show. You'd have to have a little bit more work to be done on that end. But I am going to go ahead and get off screen here and off mic, Neil, and let you take over. I just want to say to our audience, thank you for sticking with me through that little bit of technical changes there. But here we have it, and I can go ahead and fix up this Zoom to get you just a more full screen look here, Neil. So if things change just a slight bit while you're on screen there, don't worry too much. But like you said, you can't see anything. So I shouldn't. So I don't even need to worry about it. I should just lie and tell you that everything is perfect. No, it looks really great, Neil. You guys, and it sounds even better. So we're ready for a wonderful show. Go ahead and take it away. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy what is to come. Here you go.
Oh man, a wonderful show is a lot of pressure. I'll give you Usha. And we'll see whatever fate decides, because that's the name of our show, whatever fate decides. And my name is Neil. Hi, everyone. And basically, what you're going to see tonight is a show that's kind of at the intersection of tarot and improvising. So what will happen is that you can see that I'm here in the living room of my family's ancestral New England home out here, very spooky place. And it's also where I read tarot cards from. And we have a very special guest who's going to join the group today, who's going to be our query, the person who's going to be asking some questions of the cards. And I'd like to bring that person on. So, Kristen, if you want to just come on, turn on the camera. Hey, everybody. This is Kristen Drenning. She is my colleague and friend, at least in the world of improvising. So I definitely know that she's kind of blowing up the online improv world, playing at places like Queen City Improv in Baltimore, I believe it is. We direct a show